Before watching this movie, I had this worry. I was already told by many of you through the comments that this film is a time loop movie. And I thought, will knowing that information ruin the movie for me? I have seen a lot of time loop movie. Will it only be a basic way of representing it? Or will they really dive into it and make it their own? And I have to tell you, they wonderfully portrayed it and added their own to this concept. Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and today we're talking about the Tamil science fiction action thriller film Maanaadu, written and directed by Venkat Prabhu, starring Silambarasan, S.J. Suryah, Kalyani Priyadarshan and many more. The film recently came out on Sony Live. Now first I am to quickly go through few issues I had throughout the film before I dive into the good part. And mostly I had issues from the first half, which comes from the commercial compulsion. Credit for this term goes to Bhadwajarangan. And I think that term sums up everything which I don't like. Adding all these commercial elements to the movie so it does well in theaters and people like it. But I was not a fan of that. Also in the first half, at a lot of places, technically things were not good. Things were really off. I could sense that they had budget constraints over the film. The acting in the first 20 minutes was really off for me. But the moment the time loop starts, it was not a problem at all. I definitely feel the film could have cut down 10 to 15 minutes, which included the commercial compulsion of, adding that song, that love story angle to it. But still, it was not a big deal. Now let's come to the good part. Oh my god. The screenplay of this film. Wow. Awesome. The second half of the film is just outstanding. It's totally unpredictable. I had no idea what's coming next. I love the fact that the film doesn't dive into being a science fiction movie. Instead, it tries to be an Indian movie. The way they explain the time loop, the logic behind it. It comes from our own culture and history. The social commentary in the film, it's part of the plot itself. And it does become a social message preachy movie in a sense, which we have seen multiple times, but with a twist this time. I love the fact, how they molded this concept to fit in this Indian genre of mainstream cinema, and it works so seamlessly. It's definitely a well-made time loop movie because it requires a lot of efforts, and it requires more efforts than a normal movie because you have to shoot same scene multiple times in a different way. And to connect all of that and to make sense of it, I have to give a big shout out to the team behind it. You need a lot of planning before you even start shooting this. And in almost all time loop movies, there has to be a lot of detailing because you focus on this detailing in the starting when you're setting up the film, and these details come back later when you're doing the time loop thing, unless you would not know that there's a time loop going on. Now definitely if you've seen time loop movies, this may not wow you or blow your mind, but definitely if you're someone who had never seen a time loop movie and this was your first one, I'm sure you will be mind blown. And I love the fact that the film is self-aware. It talks about the other time loop movies in the film itself being meta. I love the fact that they make an attempt to stand out using this concept instead of just taking this concept and making just a Hollywood movie in India. The background music was really good. It kept me hyped throughout the film. Now I want to delve into some spoilers, so if you haven't seen the film, go watch it. It's on Sony Live and come back. Man, that pre-interval twist, oh my god, I loved it. That just elevated this film for me. It just adds a new dimension to it. With the villain also getting into the time loop, suddenly it becomes a cat and mouse game, which we have seen many times in movies, but with a twist. Generally with the hero-villain dynamic, they'll fight it out and try to kill each other. That's the end game, right? That's why the stakes are high, because they can die. But here, it's opposite. It's flipped. Here, the villain needs to save the hero so the time loop doesn't continue. And the way they implement that in the film is amazing. When Hollywood does it, they try to go more towards the science part of it, and sometimes it becomes too heavy. But here, the way they have balanced it out, it really works well. They also added a Tenet joke in the film. It was there in the subtitles. I didn't know if it was in the film too. Definitely there are a lot of convenient moments in the film, and these things do ruin movies. But here, it never comes in the way of telling the story. So it's fine. There's a lot of political commentary in the film, and the film starts with the Venkat Prabhu politics, not a Venkat Prabhu film. So you know what you're getting into. And the movie is making a statement. It's clear cut. It's exposing the politics and tactics used. It exposes how rights work. It shows how minorities are used as slaughter goats. And blending all of it into a time loop movie is genius. When in a normal movie, it all would feel very preachy. Here, it becomes more fun and entertaining. Now, I don't know why, but on Sony Live, the film is censored. A lot of dialogues are muted. Even the subtitles are missing for those dialogues. I don't know why. Let me know if it was the same for you. Come to the acting, I think everyone did a good job. As I said in the beginning of the film, it was not working for me, but later it was all fine. There was nothing like a standout moment for me. I think each actor gave a good performance. Definitely the lead characters did good job. Overall, the film is very well packaged. I love the innovation. Love how they seamlessly blend, this concept with this Indian way of storytelling. It's only the commercial compulsion, which takes the film down for me. I just love this term, man. It just sums up all of it so well. I'm calling it out. Soon the Hindi remakes will be sold. An actor like Tiger Shroff or a Nepo kid will be launched through this film. It's totally gonna happen. Through channel membership, you can support this channel and help me continue this journey ahead. And in turn, you get various perks. To know more, click on the join button. For more information, check out the community page. So guys, as a video, thank you for watching. If you like this, the thumbs up button. Share this video. Let in the comments your thoughts. If you haven't subscribed yet, check out the videos. If you like them too, do subscribing, and I'll see you next time.